Hey everybody, it's Corey Peterson. I'm your Up North Car Guy here at Grand Traverse Undercoating with Chris Smentczak right here.
What's happening, guys?
He's going to talk to us a little bit today about what undercoating does for your car and why you should do it and what undercoating protects you against. Let's check it out.
All right, Chris, so let's talk about why you need to undercoat. What's it protect you against?
It protects you against all the elements. Basically, oxygen is the main killer of rust. Without oxygen, there's no rust. Well, if you put salt on a piece of metal without any oxygen at all, there would be no rust. But when oxygen is induced, rust starts. And these frames at the manufacturer are wax dipped. They wax dip them to prevent any friction in shipping, which is a temporary coating on the metal. And what happens is when you buy the vehicle, the wax cracks, moisture gets up inside of it, it induces oxygen, and that's when the rust process happens. So what we do is we go right over, treat, seal the frame, the cradle, the subframe, the cross supports, springs, shocks, tie rods, control arms, the floorboards, inside the rocker panels, inside the doors, tailgate, hatch, hood, front fenders, rear quarter panels. Everything gets coated except for the exhaust, the brakes, the drive shaft, and the oil and transmission panel.
That's awesome. You want to point out? Let's point out a couple of trouble areas that some people will see on their vehicle. What are we talking about when we're under here? Let's turn this flashlight on.
So basically, this is going to be your engine cradle right here. This is what's going to support the engine in the vehicle. This is a great spot to rot out. Basically what happens is you get your snow, your salt, your ice mix gets packed up in there. Like I was saying, the coating from the manufacturer is a temporary coating that does come off. So what we're doing is trying to seal that coating in and protect your investment, basically. So basically this is how it works. We get inside all of your access holes on the vehicle. You can see your cradle here has numerous holes all the way across. We get inside those holes. We spray every nook and cranny, every bolt gets sprayed. We do not spray anything on, like I said, the oil and transmission pan, the exhaust, anything that gets hot. But we do coat your shocks. I'll show you here just a little bit. You get inside every nook and cranny to prevent rusting from the inside out. Most rusting happens from the inside out. The inside of the box side, which is all bare steel, these springs are also coated, which you can see the coating has all came off of here, and most of the coating has came off of the frame. This is the wax coating that I was talking about.
Right, and that's what comes from the manufacturer, right?
This is from the manufacturer. No manufacturer undercoats, they just wax dip frames. And you can see the wax is just peeling off. It's 2012. You know, if you look up inside here, you can see it's a little bit worse. So where all that wax is peeling, all your frame is rotting. So what our product does is our product prevents the rot. It's an active product that neutralizes rust on contact and will prevent any further rust from starting. It's the best $6.99 you'll ever spend. And as you can see right here, I access all the pivot points of your frame, your floorboards, we spray the springs, and what our product does is it actually has a creep effect because it takes a long time to cure. So as you're driving and moving, our product is working in between every crease and crevice of your vehicle. It's getting between the bolts, it's getting in between your leaf springs, it's getting in between the shackles.
How long does it take for that product to cure?
It takes typically about 60 days, 60 to 90 days for a full cure. Water does not affect it. Water beads right off of it. Snow does not affect it. Nothing affects it. It will not drip. It is ecological friendly. There's no harmful, as you can see I'm spraying without a mask, there's no harmful chemicals in our product. It's old-fashioned, old school oil undercoating like it was our grandparents did.
So you could come in here in the middle of January and have this done and have it cure by the middle of February or beginning of March and be totally safe, right?
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Absolutely. We get up above the gas tank. We get up above the spare tire. All the parts that you've always had problems trying to get a spare tire released, our oil will help keep that lubricated. It'll prevent shocks from leaking and rotting out. Differential from leaking. A lot of times we see rear differentials start getting holes in the metal from rust, and our product seals that up and prevents that rust from happening.
Nice.
Like I said, we spray about 70-80% of the vehicle, and we are the only shop in the nation that does what we do.
That's cool. Let's go look at something that might happen to you if you decide not to undercoat your car. You got a cradle out here to look at.
Yeah,
so this is an engine cradle from a 2010 Chevy. It's a Chevy truck, right? Is that right?
This is a 2010 Chevy Silverado. Basically, this is the engine cradle that holds the engine in the vehicle, and as you can see, this thing is completely rotted.
Just pieces of loose old metal in there.
And basically, if you look at this, that metal is actually layers. And what happens is when rust starts, it starts separating the steel and it makes it into layers. And as you can see, when Corey zooms in here, this metal right here with my finger and a pair of rubber gloves is flaking off here.
Peel it right away.
Exactly. If this would have been done as a new vehicle, this never would have happened. This engine cradle job right here was a $2,200 job. And that is taking the old cradle out, putting the new cradle in, $2,200, where it could have been all avoided for $699.
So if you do what you're supposed to do, get this truck undercoated by Chris here at Grand Traverse, that engine cradle would still be holding someone's engine up and not leaning against the wall outside the shop.
Thank you, Corey.
All right.
So you go, man. This is Corey Peterson signing off. This is Chris at Grand Traverse Undercoating. I'm your Up North Car Guy. Come talk to this guy. Get your truck or car undercoated. It's an investment on your vehicle. It'll pay off for you in the long run. Have a good one.
Thank you.